Zach, this is Joel. It's great to see you. And again, what I'm concluding there, buddy, and what I want you to appreciate is that it seems like these rounds are pretty good, except for a couple of big holes here or there. And remember, dupes, 3 putts, and 3 pitches are the three main things that create big holes at any level of play, from people who shoot 120 right on up to the level of tour players. So if you could go back through your rounds, as many rounds as you can this year, I'd appreciate it, on the various tours you've played, and figure out your dupes, 3 putts, and 3 pitches for each round. I think that'll give you a lot of insight into what you can do to see these scores get chinked down just a little bit lower, to see them getting more down in those mid-70s and even low 70s at times, Zach. Because again, the full swing here looks quite nice for all the things we've worked on this season. There are a lot of good things going on there, buddy. I mean, it's definitely compact. I mean, you see it's just a skosh underneath the plane line with the club head there. So that's not going to hurt you, that little bit underneath it. And then it's perfect through the top of your right shoulder. Those arms are extended real well. And then over here on the backswing, that left knee is pretty good on the backswing for sure. And then on the downswing, it's not very much across that line at all, buddy. So there are a lot of good things going on there, Zach, with the full swing. And then here we'll see the same good solid legs, much improved over the winter time. And those arms are extended real nicely up to your finish. And then spend a lot of time making sure that putting setup is good, as well as doing those 3 balls all the way across the green, back and forth. And that'll help eliminate those 3 putts and help you start making some more of those shorter type putts too, Zach. So you're doing a lot of good things there, buddy. It's good to see those last few rounds be a little more consistent in terms of score. But I look forward to hearing from you as to what you come up with there with those stats from all those rounds. And a simple thing is dupes, 3 putts, and 3 pitches.
This is Joel Suggs. I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend and showing you your swing on the 2D equipment that I have. And so I want to take about 2 or 3 minutes to just show you around Meadowlinks. This is the studio I use in the winter for all my students. You see there's the down-the-line camera angle for our 2D equipment. And then we have the face-on camera angle also. And then what we also have here is 3D equipment to where I can show you your swing from 6 different camera angles with this 3D equipment. And we can get your swing from down to the 1/120th of a second in terms of exactly what your hips, shoulders, and hands are doing in the swing. And then also, I have the most realistic hitting curve I've ever seen from puttersedge.com. So when you hit your full shots, it feels as realistic as possible. And then I have 3 different green speeds for you to practice your putting. 9.5 on the step meter, 10.5 on the step meter, and 12.5 on the step meter. That's benefited my students tremendously. And then also I have a lot of learning aids like this Smart Stick. You can see the rest of those learning aids over here in my bag that we can work on to help you learn the certain fields in your golf swing that you and I both want. And then also I help my students a lot with their equipment through the winter. This is a frequency analyzer where we twang your club and it gives us a reading here. And then also we plot your whole set, each club on these lines to see if the set is really matched or not. Quite often they aren't, and it helps my students tremendously when they find out what clubs are the offending clubs. Then if we get tired of being indoors and we want to go outdoors and hit some, we can do that. It's my daughter. Ellie, good to see you. I haven't seen her in weeks. No wonder you've been gone, Ellie. You've been out here playing in the snow all this time. But this is our natural turf area. This is closed until April, as you can see. But it's a fantastic area where we can step outside and hit some balls and get some real ball flight. Or, if we get pretty satisfied that things are looking better on the video here, we're kind of cooped up inside and want to go outside, we can step on out and hit balls and see real ball flight for about 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, however long you and I can stand the cold, out into the air, and we see them land at these different flags. I have a yardage book for this driving range. It's the first one I've ever seen in my life where we know exactly what it is for the front, back, and middle of each green. And again, the covered area here is heated, so we stay out there for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, like I said. It enables us to see some ball flight, and then we get satisfied that things are looking the way we want, then we can come back inside, take off our coat, and look again at the video equipment to see how your swing's looking, to make sure that you understand it. And then notice too, my exercise ball up top here, and then also, so I help my students a lot with their fitness through the winter, and then I will help you also with your sports psychology, with your golf psychology from the golfpsych.com people down in Texas. That's helped my students tremendously a lot over the years too. So again, I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend. I look forward to seeing you again out here this summer at Meadowlinks, or even right now in the winter. I have a lot of people that work on their games with me right through the winter. Check out more information about the things I do to help you at joelsuggs.com. Take care.